Good morning, mademoiselles and messieurs. Mystery Man 64 at your service, and welcome back to slide 2. A tangled web. Ooh. How's the completion status on these? Okay, 100%. All right, good. Let's start, shall we?
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us into prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Gasp. Ooh. All right, what kind of stuff can we buy? Paraglide. Capture guards and extract medicine from them. Usual jump and create a wall of flame on impact. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. The health extractor does not. All right. So now we have a glider. And it's a passive. It's a required item, so it's just best to get it now. Yeah, there's a lot here, I want to say. So, I'm going to do my best to try not to get distracted by sparklies, considering I don't even see people walking around. Hopefully that will assist. So let's get to the bottle hunt, shall we? Alright, cut away, do what must be done. And welcome back to another fantastic bodily episode of Goodness Yes-y. So yeah, it has been a minute, but these next few weren't actually too bad. Although I say that when we get to one of the later areas where I forget about a mechanic. It's just funny. So yeah, bottles weren't too bad for these last worlds. So yeah, considering this is coming from future me that has gone through this all, apparently just that jungle world was the worst one for me. For whatever reason. And again, I could have found that bottle a lot earlier, I just didn't. The last one for this one took me a little bit, but it also wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, these last few bottle ones aren't too bad, Oh! I wonder what music selection we're going to be using today. I don't know. Are you enjoying me just using a random music selection for these? I think it's kind of funny that I just do a random music selection to go in here. Because, you know, I feel like sped up everything else is a bit disorienting. So to just have normal speed music to go along is just a bit better. But good times, very good times. I don't have too many insights into the future, you know. I at least have a couple of ideas of what the maybe the next few videos, maybe the next couple of series will be. I has some ideas, or at least games that I want to play. There's still things that I need to do with that. Still lots of work to be done. Still projects that are in the work and things that yet to be done. Have everyone been enjoying Sly Cooper? I have. It's been a very hot minute. You know, I've probably expressed this before, but it's not one I go back to too often. It's not that it's bad, I just don't really play it too often. I have to replay and I'm just like, you know what, this is actually kind of fun. I wish there was more stuff like this, you know? And hey, did you see that? He had sparklies, but I ignored it for once. I promise I get into a slightly better habit of that. I wanted to get into the habit of, you know what, let's try being the key operand to not get constantly distracted by sparkly objects. So, you know, maybe that also explains why these last few were a bit more streamlined, because I was like, okay, let's make a habit to just not get immediately distracted with Goltra spray. And hopefully that helped out. Because, you know, it is useful, but once you have, like, enough money to buy all the power-ups, then you actually don't need to pickpocket anymore. There's no point. No point in doing so. No point. Yeah, this is, right now, this one, there is actual war going on. Each side has actual tanks. This is, yeah, no, actual war crimes. Oh, and a silly cartoonish game. I know, there's no reason to take any of this seriously. I just find it funny how far it escalates. Goes from kind of committing war crimes in the jungle to, oh no, it's like actual war now. There are two factions actively fighting with tanks. It's like, good lord, why did it need to escalate this much? I just find it a bit absurd, you know? It is the absurdity of the scenario that's just like, okay, sure, why not? Okay. So we end up actually fighting these guys. Yep. Yeah, it's another spooky place. I wonder if I'll do a spooky music collection. I want to try to do different musics for these, for different game genres. I just don't know what I'm going to do for, like, the last couple of them. Maybe, like, that one could work. I don't know. We'll see when I get there. We'll see what I feel like. Because again, it's like, what do I feel like doing? I'm another 30. Already a third of the way there. So, yeah. Already making some somewhat decent progress. Also, I always think you can throw... No, yeah, there's that try. Already going to picking buckets. Again, that's why the keyword was try. We see an item that we can eventually steal and take back to the safe house, so I make note of that. Again, you definitely want to get those because they are worth a lot of money. Worth lots and lots. Did I explain what the series was? Did I say that I was going to do Mega Man Legends? Again, Mega Man Legends is fun, you know? That's what the series was going to be, but, you know, there's like... what the Mega Man series is known for, you know? A, it's music, and B, being... like, I don't find them difficult. I don't think they're difficult. Plus, the Legends games are somewhat Zelda-esque because they got dungeons and items that you need for those dungeons. It's actually kind of cool, and you have like upgradable and unique weapons that aren't in the others. like, it's fun, but one of the problems that I was having with it is that there's like no music, and it's like vast swaths of just quietness, you know? It's like a disturbingly quiet game. You know, I even had to, like, I was gonna just have to add in a lot of music, because a lot of the dungeons and the places you go, there's just nothing. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that, because, like, again, it's fun to play, I just don't think it's too terribly entertaining to watch, because, you know, I can have fun playing it, but then watching it back, you know, as you would, I'm just like, I'm not actually sure I like this. I just didn't like what it was doing and where things were going, you know? It just didn't end up working out, you know? So just a little bit of insight. I just didn't think it was too entertaining of a watch. Fun to play, but maybe not necessarily a good let's play or just play through, you know? It's one of those weird things. I'm not sure if there are other games like that. I also don't know, because, again, with the Mega Man games, once you know the things, like, I will see. I might do those sometime down the line. I just wonder how I'll do them, you know? There's, another thing I gotta do first. It's a bit more... Did I not do the thing? Oh well. Yeah, I usually try to push them off cliffs because it's just like a nice little quick kill for them. But there's just some insights for right now of some plans for series in the future, mayhaps. So if you're interested in these, keep a watch out, you know. I'm sure since I've done Paper Mario 64 and Super, Thousand Year Door is also somewhere on the horizon, so also keep a watch out for that. I'm just more or less A, waiting for the remake to actually be in my hands to play, and B, whatever series is going up at the time to finish. But we'll see. We'll see what happens first. We'll see what I'm able to do and what I want to do. Because there are definitely... Because right now, I can say I'm definitely in the mood to play certain games that I might as well put up for the channel, you know? There are definitely some games I'm just like, you know what, I want to play that, but... Waiting! But yeah. 20 out of 30. Again, making good progress. It's usually, again, 9 times out of the 10, it's going to be the last bottle. Mostly for me, and maybe for the rest of you that gives the most trouble, because it's just like, you feel like you've been everywhere and you don't know where it is. And we only have 7 bottles left. We've been finding these pretty quickly. I know this is sped up, but even in the sped up footage, it's just like, kind of been finding them pretty quickly, you know? Which is good. It is a good thing, because the less time I waste on this, the better, I suppose. Again, the first one was the nicest, because, you know, I'm at least somewhat familiar with the first area. And there wasn't really any sparklies or whatever, so I could just kind of focus on finding the bottles. And that one was still the only one where we didn't need to speed things up. The rest of these I needed to speed up somewhat. Which I find somewhat funny. Oy, oy, oy. Yipper. I also like how some of the stone statue guys come to life. I think it's just a cool little thing. They're like little gargoyles. Yeah. I think it's fun. Are they lycanthropes? I know that's like werewolves and whatnot. I just don't know the exact terminology. 27 out of 30. Well, now we're just down to the last 3. I know where 1 is, but yeah, that direction is where I need to go. I believe anyways. Oh yeah, that's where some are. Some are back over on like the other side with some electrical cables because I only went up one side. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. I do not have too many future insights though. Not too many, not too many. There are only so many future insights I want to give out to those. Because I'm just like, you never know, just stay tuned. I might throw a curveball here and there. I don't want to give away all my secrets, you know? Gotta have some things for a surprise. Gotta get y'all coming back watching for more for a reason, you know? I can't just give away all of my plans. I am a master evil genius after all. I enjoy being a weird fellow, don't you know? Also, you do need quite a bit of money in this game, a lot more than I expected. You know, you do need quite the chunk of change. Because, you know, you gotta buy upgrades. I just wish, because again, when we get to the third one just streamlines everything, and then there is a mission or a thing you can do to easily grind money. Like, there is a very particular mission that you do to just get the money. You know? The third one takes just everything and streamlines it. For one, gets rid of the bottles. There's no more running around the map looking for bottles. They don't exist. Pickpocketing? Oh, that's also streamlined. The moment you pickpocket something, it just automatically ups your coins to that amount. You don't need to go and sell it anymore. It's just... oh, it's so nice. It's weird that these changes weren't done with, like, the HD remake. Because, you know, they could have streamlined some of the things, especially with, like, 2. Like, the bottles, they can stay, but, like, the pickpocketing mechanic... like, you could have just instant sold them, you know? There wasn't a reason for that. You could have added a quality of life improvement there, you know? Alright. Yeah. Because we're at the part of the show where we're struggling to figure out where I'm actually close to where all 3 are. Very close to where all 3 of them are. And I still pickpocket. Yeah, what can I say? I'm a creature of habit. I can only promise to try. Only promise to try. Yipper dipper. Yeah, I'm really frantically scanning the map. Nope, none over there. None over there either. Yep. But anyways, we're just having a good time all around, you know? Having a good time, just running around, listening to some chill tunes to thieve to, steal, I don't know. I don't know. I say words. Also don't know how that tank didn't see me. Oh, and things just get even more crazy in this world. Ugh. Things that occur. Am I starting to piece it together? I'm not sure. Yep, we've been down here. I think now is when I started to hear something, because I was by the boat and I saw potentially a bottle on the ropes. Maybe. I think this boat is what actually lets me tell. Oh, it's like there's just a boat here. Yep, it's just a boat. We're on a boat. No, I think we're... Yep, I really start to hear something over here now. I really start to hear something, and I even see thing. So we get that one, a 28. And there's one more. Yep, over there. Yep, and then we see it as well, so I gotta get up there. Because I see that bottle right there. That'd be 29 out of 30, and then all that's left is the last one. And I'm just doing another quick search around here to see if the 30th is over here. Nope. It's at the tallest tower. The highest room in the tallest tower, or something, however that line goes. You know, mostly trying to quote the thing from I say a fairy tale, but let's be honest, I'm trying to quote Shrek. The highest room in the tallest tower. No. Oh, do I honestly? Okay, good. I'm glad I don't always try to pickpocket. I don't always do it, but when I do, it is because my brain compels me to. And you do need quite a bit of money in this. I already said that. Oh, I'm going around in mental circles. But we're soon to find the final bottle. We are slowly approaching it. I can feel it. In my bones, rattle me bones. You know, we're in a weird, spooky place. With spooky, scary skeletons, which sends shivers down my spine. And then, I think I eventually... You gonna go up the tower? Tower of Power? The Tower of Terror, or whatever. I'm sure it's one of those. There we go, I was like, this is probably the one place it could be, because I have been... Yep, and I saw it. There's the last bottle. It's always the last place you look. Always, always, always. But with this final bottle, I believe we shall be returning to the present. Alrighty. We got all the bottles. That wasn't too bad. I had a feeling one was up somewhere over here. I had an idea. And away we go. So let me just take a thing. Okay, well, whatever. I believe this is where I'll end things off after. So next time we get to start the mission. As always, I'll see all of you in the next one. Until then.
The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such power.